Hey everybody, Law-LawDogJigs. I had mentioned I got this cool olive yarn from Hobby Lobby, and y'all make jigs. It's a polyester, 94% with the 6% polyester speckle, gold fleck in it. Well, I went back and I was thinking, man, that olive works so good. I got 3 other colors. I got the silver with the fleck in it. And I'm gonna make some silver. It's more of a natural color, but it's got the gold fleck in it. And I think the silver's got more of a silver fleck in it, actually, looking at it. And then I got a nice ivory colored. It's a more of an ivory color, same thing, but the ivory does have gold in it. And boy, some good looking stuff. And it's like I said, it's 94% polyester, 6% of the fleck is polyester, and it'll hold up. And they even had a black. They had a black with the gold, with the silver fleck in the black. Man, you talking about, and it lays just like the woolly booger. You get a pack, it's $7. I mean, this whole yarn roll is $4.99, and it'll make hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of jigs. But I cut off little pieces, and then I found feathers. You know, feathers are good making them. And I got these little plumes of feathers for $1. The black and the white and the red, and just take one per jig, give it a little length. But anyhow, anytime I mention Gunnersville, I get a lot of views. I put a video of us crossing the channel in just the boat. My old Chrysler, 72 Chrysler Capri, and man, it's got 400 or 500 views. So, but I've told y'all about the duck feathers with that pattern of that speckle. Man, they are fantastic. You can't, that speckle, and then I cut the little 1/4-inch pieces out. And man, it's producing it. It produces fish. I mean, that little bitty 1/4-inch little piece there. But I cut a bunch of them up and make them. But this one I'm gonna make a gold, and I've got black and the ivory and the olive and the silver, and man, it's really some good looking. And I'm, with the being polyester, it's going to hold up real good in the water. So I've made some blacks and some whites. I still got to make some silvers, and I've made the olives. But yeah, this one I'm going to make, use my gold fleck. Got the red string on it already. I like to get them even at the bottom. Use a chartreuse head. Oh, I screwed up. I pulled it. Dang on it. All right. Well, let's start over again. All right, lay it in there. I'm having an issue today. All right. All right, that looks okay. All right, put my flash in first, because the jig's upside down, so when you flip it over, whatever you put on first is going to be on the bottom. I take my piece of duck feather, pinch them together, lay that on there, and you can twist it a little, get it straight right on the bottom. All right, lay it on there. Okay, you got a piece of flash, got your duck feather on there. Try to get the camera a little closer where you can see it a little better, because you can't, when you reverse it when you're filming. I don't have a GoPro, so gotta kind of just improvise, make it look as close as I can, where you can see what I'm doing. Take my little piece of bass jig, Get them even. I like them, like everything even at the bottom, so it'll be at the back tail end. And this is a 1/32 ounce, which I love the 1/32, but the hooks are smaller. And I like a #1 hook because when you catch a big old crappie, the 6 smaller hook, if you don't get it in the gristle part of the mouth, they call them paper mouths for a reason, you'll lose that fish. And I don't like the smaller hook, but I grabbed a pack of the 1/32 and it's got the smaller hook on it. I'll show you the difference. That is the smaller hook. Here, let me get another one out. I got a bigger one here. Here we go. This, because this is a, what is that? My eyes are blurry today. This is a 16th ounce versus a 1/32 head. But I like the 1/32 on a #1, and it's kind of hard to find them. Sometimes they're, anyhow, here's a 16th. I'll try to hold it by the eyelet. There's a 16th hook. And you can see the difference in the size of that hook. See how big that #1 is versus this little 1/32's got a #6. Nowhere even close in penetration in the mouth of the crappie. But I like the 1/32 size is smaller, but I like to find them with the bigger #1 hook. And I lost a great big one at Rough River one time. Me and Damon was fit. I know y'all know me, Damon, my buddy. And I like the #1 hooks for penetration so we don't lose them. So anyhow, get back to the jig. Okay, I put the fleck, and we're gonna make this one with a white. I done plucked off a couple single feathers. These are a little long, so I'm gonna trim them up. Make it about 1.5 inches. And take that 1.5 inches and pinch it back, and I just trim it off. You can always put too much. Making jigs, more is not always better. So I trimmed off about a 1/2 inch piece. I got a big pile of just waste, but I hate throwing them away because you can make smaller downsizing and make little bitty tiny ones. But if a crappie's hungry, I figure he's going to eat. So I'll lay that white one on the bottom. So remember now, the jig's upside down in the vise. So that white is going to be on the bottom with that little bit of duck feather speckle in there. All right, that's it. So I got a piece of flash, duck feather, a little piece of jig, and one little bitty piece of feather. So now I'm gonna make this one using the white ivory. And lay it on there. And you trap it and wind it up real good. Come to the front. And these are pretty simple to make. I like to try to leave a little bit of red at the back, like the tail end of that. And just wrap it to the front. You can always put too much on it. I always try to stop a little short. Wrap it 3 or 4 times. And wrap it in front a couple times. In the back a couple times. Just trim it off. Ain't nothing funner than catching fish on jigs you're making. Wrap it 2 or 3 more times. Give it a nice red neck up there. All right. Do my knots. Tighten her up. 3 more. tennis. There it is. There it is. Nice woolly booger jig. See that little gold fleck in there? That's a good looking jig. 1:30 seconds. Law-LawDogJigs. Like, comment, share. Go fishing.